Located in downtown Lexington at the corner of 2nd and Jefferson Streets, you'll find a one-of-a-kind boutique.
Wine and Market specializes in wine, spirits, and craft beer and offer a global selection of cheese, meats, other specialty items. Renee Brewer has brought in a few items, and we're going to put together a cheese plate.
This would be perfect for any derby party that you're going to, or maybe
Yes.
you're hosting. Renee, great to have you with us today.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks for having me.
So how long has Wine and Market been in existence?
So my husband and I have had Wine and Market for about 9 years.
Yeah.
And we bought it from the previous owners about 3 years before. It was in existence 3 years before that.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, you guys, I was telling Lee at the top of the show, it's just such a fun experience when you're there. It truly is an experience. You can pop in and buy a couple things, but also just the way you guys have it set up, it's just so fun and French feeling for some reason.
Yeah, thanks. We love to go to work every day there just because it's a nice vibe, but we're full of delicious products as well.
Okay, so today you're gonna teach us how to make a good cheese plate.
Yes.
So how do we begin?
So what we do when we make cheese platters for our customers, we like to get a mix of cheeses. So cheeses are usually made from cow's milk, sheep's milk, or goat's milk. So we like to get a mix of those different milks, and then different styles of cheese. So soft cheeses, harder cheeses, really intense cheeses, milder cheeses. So a little bit of different styles of cheeses across the board for you today.
Okay.
We also have a nice selection of salamis. So we call that charcuterie.
Yes.
So today what we have for you to build your own platters, we have chorizo. This is a Spanish chorizo. It gets its orange color from paprika. It's not spicy, so it's not going to be peppery hot, but it's got a nice paprika flavor to it. We have a cheddar from Wisconsin, Widmer cheddar. The blue cheese right here, that's from Point Reyes. We've got a nice brie cheese, and then this cheese right here, that's a goat cheese from Spain called Drunken Goat. So
I've partied with those guys.
Oh man.
Well, that might be your favorite cheese then.
Yeah.
And then, so another thing that we like to do with cheese platters, we like to have a couple extras to put on there. So we have different nuts.
Can we begin?
Oh yeah, go ahead, absolutely. Nuts and dried fruits, and then especially if we have any of our salamis or prosciutto or serrano hams, we like to put on something a little bit tart. Here we have caper berries.
I thought those were olives.
Yeah, well, if you like olives, if you like really tart, like pickled things, you'll probably like the caper berries. I don't know. You better get in there. He might be taking all of your chorizo.
I think he is. Oh gosh, that's not up to code, sir.
You know what? It's faster with your hands.
They'll never see it.
But
All right,
if you
here we
ever
go.
come to Wine and Market, we'll just make sure you have gloves on for that. So anyway, what we have today to have some accoutrement are Spanish Marcona almonds. They're roasted and tossed in sea salt, and then some dried cherries over there in that bowl. So we can do platters for just a couple of people, or we can do large platters. As long as customers place advance orders, we can do platters, as large as 100 people or more. But if you're wanting to put together platters for Derby, I would recommend you call the store at least 4 days in advance before your party to place the order.
Okay.
We can use your own platters. Folks can bring in their own platters, or you can use the porcelain platters that we have. You
Presentation.
can borrow them and just bring them back.
Lee, that's
Everything.
great.
And I get it.
And of course, they're the expert when it comes to adult beverages as well. They can come up with great pairings for you. Go see them at Wine and Market. They're at 486 2nd Street in Lexington. They offer wine tastings and monthly wine and cheese classes. Log on to wineandmarket.com to learn more.
Renee,
Renee,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, likewise, enjoy the cheese.
gonna
Lovely
do it.
platters.
All right,
Good
Pet of
job.
the Day is coming up next.